Hey everyone, it's John here from Hot Take Hockey, back with another video, and this video is going to be my Seattle Kraken lineup and roster prediction for the 2021-2022 season. So welcome if you're new, or welcome if you're new to hockey. Seattle Kraken fans, thank you so much for clicking on this video, or hockey fans in general. I'm so excited to stream for the Kraken this year, do a lot of content for the Kraken, and just keep talking about the Seattle Kraken. It's going to be an exciting year, so definitely hit that like button. Welcome if you're new, as I said, and leave your thoughts in the comment section. So not going to waste any time. Let's get into my Kraken starting lineup. And we're going to talk penalty kill, power play, all of that for the Seattle Kraken. So let's get into a potential lineup here. So this would be the starting lineup on opening night. I have two different scenarios here. I'll talk about extra forwards and extra defense as well. But Jaden Schwartz, Yanni Gourde, and Eberle. I'm pretty confident that's going to be the top line. I could see a scenario where like a Jared McCann, maybe a little bit more offense is in that top line, or even Wenberg. But I think your best two forwards, or best two wingers, I should say, at the very least, is Jaden Schwartz and Eberle. If Schwartz can bounce back and Eberle can be consistent, those are your two best wingers on this team. They should be on the top line. Then a second line of Jared McCann, who can play center or wing, up the middle or on the left, even on the right. And then you have Wenberg, who you signed to a contract, and then you have Calle Jarnkrok on the right wing, who can score. Tanev, Blackwell, Donskoy. The reason why I have that third line the way it is because that's going to be your energy, kind of grinded out line. And I always compare it to the Lightning and what they formed. Yanni Gourde could very well be in that line, but I just think he's one of your better centermen. So while I could have a huge hot take here and have McCann on that top line, then Wenberg on that second, maybe switch Blackwell to the right wing, have Yanni Gourde as that third line center with Tanev, they would cause so much crap in front of the net, cause so much crap in that offensive zone, and be reliable defensively. So there's so many different scenarios with this Kraken lineup. We're going to see how they form it, but I could see a scenario like this. And then your fourth line of Marcus Johansson, and then Sheahan, Appleton. So I think that's a solid forward group. Maybe it's not stellar with big offensive weapons, big star players, but consistent, and it is deep. It's a deep forward group. Defense. I like the defense group a lot. You have Giordano with Larson that potentially is a good defensive shutdown line. Then you have Vince Dunn with Alexiak. I like that potential. And then Soucy with Hayden Fleury or Lizotte on that third pair. Then the goaltending with that defense is great. Grubauer with Drieger. So I like this defense and goaltending. The forwards, the only question mark is the consistent scoring. Will this Seattle Kraken team be able to score consistently? That's the big question for me. But defense, I'm confident. Goaltending, I'm confident, because you have both Grubauer and Drieger, and chances are, one of those guys are going to come to perform. Most likely Grubauer as your starter, but we'll see. We'll see if Grub can step up. All right, this is my second scenario. So the only difference with defense is shift Vince Dunn to the right side, have him with a vet in Giordano, and then you have a solid shutdown pair in Alexiak and Larson. I could see that for your defense. Forwards, the only thing I changed here essentially is the second and third line with Jarnkrok and Donskoy on the wings of Wenberg, and you have Jared McCann as center, playing with Appleton and Tanev. Still very good lines. I put Morgan Geekie, the 23-year-old, on the fourth line with Blackwell and Johansson, Sheahan out. So the extra forwards, it's going to be like Sheahan and Geekie, I think, will battle for that fourth line spot. I think Johansson's also battling for a spot. Every other forward outside of Johansson, Sheahan, and Geekie, I think are a lock. Like, I think Blackwell's a lock, Appleton's a lock. Those guys are locks for this lineup. I could also see a Nathan Bastian battling for a lineup spot. I don't know if Turinsky's going to battle for a spot, but, I mean, outside of that, I don't think there's many other forwards that could battle. I think, if anything, it's the defense that maybe you're up. Like, well, Alex True, I guess, could battle for a forward spot, but Connor Carrick could battle for a defense spot. I think even Cale Fleury could battle for a defense spot. Cholowski, William Borgen, like, all those guys are going to have a decent shot at camp to get that sixth spot, because I think in general, you're looking at the defense. Giordano, Dunn, Alexiak, Larson, and Soucy are all locks. So really, it's going to be a battle for that sixth and seventh defense spot on the Kraken, and the forward group probably battling for two spots as well in the starting lineup, and then obviously the scratches as well. So it's going to be tough. The one thing I'll say about the Kraken is you have so many opportunities, so many players that can be great penalty killers, like Tanev, Appleton, McCann, Wenberg, even Schwartz can go there. Yanni Gourde, Blackwell, all these guys can penalty kill. We know that. So they are solid in penalty killers. Your best penalty killers, Blackwell, Tanev, Appleton, like those guys are really good penalty killers. So you're set on that side. Even defense, the fact that you have 4 guys that are like pure, stellar, solid penalty killers in Giordano, Larson, Alexiak, and Soucy, those are 4 great penalty killers for the defense. When another team's on the power play, you have a good shot in killing it. And then trust in your goalie. So let's look at power play opportunities for the Kraken here. Because, again, you don't have your big stars, you don't have your big scorers, but a lot of guys could step up. So I have your top power play as get Yanni Gourde causing some shit in front of the net, Yarncrow, Schwartz, Eberle, kind of your middle forwards there, and then Vince Dunn, quarterback in the power play at the top. So you have Vince Dunn, quarterback in the blue line on the power play, then Yarncrow, Schwartz, Eberle, Gourde. And then a second unit, you could throw a bunch of guys here, but I put Donskoy and Wenberg there with McCann or Wenberg as the center, and then Giordano and Fleury at the point. I could also see Alexiak there, but if Fleury's in the lineup, I don't see why he wouldn't be there. So Hayden Fleury on the second power play, give him that opportunity, and I think it could go well. So let me know. I think with this lineup, I think I'm pretty solidified or pretty confident in the forwards. I would say 10 of those 12 forwards being in the lineup. It's just a matter of what lines. But these are 2 of my scenarios for lines. So let me know what you think. Hit that subscribe button for more content on the Seattle Kraken and hockey in general. Hit the like button for more support. I hope to see you guys soon. And definitely leave your thoughts in the comment section. So this was John from Hot Take Hockey. Have a good one, guys. We'll see y'all soon. Peace out.